Hi everybody, I'm Jamie Buturff, bringing you the truth and uncovering lies and deception today. In my other videos I've been bringing you reports of the 432, how it relates to Marco Rodin's work, how it, for example, how my chakra sounds based on the A432 have healed the body, healed emotional stress and physical inflammation in the body, how it's also a part of the Tibetan chakra bowls, how Amazonian shaman lady sings in the 432 for healing. I've been bringing you all this stuff, and I've also been getting, because of this, I have been getting attacked viciously by a man named Dr. Leonard Horowitz, and he's also been attacking people around me. For example, the owner of Tesla Tech, he said he was going to bring down 𝗧𝗿𝗂𝘂𝘁𝗵, who's the owner of Tesla Tech, if he allowed me to speak at the conference. He's called Marco Rodin, what was that, inept? What was the word that he used? Totally naive. That's what it was. He called Marco Rodin totally naive. The man is all about lies and deceit, anger, vindictiveness, control. He does not want the truth of what I'm saying out there because he has been promoting frequencies that actually hurt our DNA. And I'm going to show you that this is the case. Now, this is called the precise plan. All right, this is Leonard Horowitz and Joseph Goebbels in the dial tone. Okay, in this precise plan, I copied most of this off the internet, and some of it I wrote down here. But if you can go on the internet, and you'll see what is the dial tone of the phone that we listen to. It's made up of two frequencies: the 440 hertz, which has been promoted, or in the 1930s, Joseph Goebbels, Hitler's right-hand man and Nazi Germany's propaganda minister, made a push all across Europe to change the standard concert pitch to the 440 hertz. Now, why would the Nazis care about what frequency our music is tuned to? Okay, they care very much because they knew that the 440 hertz is very disharmonious to the body. And in the 1930s, he started promoting it because they were gearing up. They knew they were going to go to war. They knew they were going to try to take over all of Europe. Okay, so what they did was they wanted to promote the A440 standard tuning because it weakens us. It causes disease. It causes allergies. It causes all these ailments in the body that we are experiencing and seeing right now. I mean, how many people do we know are on some kind of medication for something or another? Okay, it is the standard concert pitch that we listen to now. All the popular music that's played on the radio, in the top 100, all of these songs, country, rock, jazz, gospel, it doesn't matter. We use the 400. We use the Joseph Goebbels 440 tuning. Okay. Now, why is this so important that they did this, and why would they know about it? How would they know about it? In the ear, there are nerve endings that go to all of the chakras and go to all of the meridians within the body, all of the acupuncture points within the body. So what vibration that you listen to, okay, goes throughout the entire body. It affects the entire body. Joseph Goebbels and the Nazis knew this, which is why they wanted to promote the 440, and which is why we have it right now as our standard concert pitch. They know this. Now, what is the dial tone made up again? Like I said, two frequencies. One is the Joseph Goebbels 440 hertz tuning, and the other frequency is 350 hertz. Now, where does the 350 hertz come from? Well, what does that have to do with Dr. Leonard Horowitz? Well, on his website, 𝗫𝗅𝗔𝗡𝗅𝒐𝒑.com, all right, which is a copy of this here, you have to go to 𝗫𝗅𝗔𝗡𝗅𝒐𝒑.com and then click on Getting Started, right, which is up at the top. When you do that, you'll come to this page here. You'll read all the way down, and at the bottom, a little bit further down, you'll see. Oops, sorry, I had the right page up. This is the front page here, and then when you read further down in the artists, okay, in the For Artists section, you'll see where it says if you want to play in the 528. Now remember, Dr. Leonard Horowitz says that the 528 hertz is the repaired frequency for DNA. It is the C chakra, the heart chakra, the C note in his frequency. So he said if you want to play in this frequency, the 528, you have to tune your instruments to the A equals 444 hertz. All right. Now, when you do that and you tune all the other notes around it, the F becomes 350 hertz. Okay, the 528 becomes the C note, and the F becomes 350 hertz. Of course, the A is then the 444 hertz. All right, so we have in the dial tone, we have the Joseph Goebbels 440 hertz, his favorite frequency, and we have the Leonard Horowitz 350 hertz of the F. one other thing to note is what makes up the F. The chord of an F equals F, A, and C. Okay, we know the F's in there is a 350. The A's in there. Well, the Joseph Goebbels' A is in there. And then we've got the 528 also makes up the C. I also mentioned, I think briefly, in one of my other videos, how Lyndon Horowitz gave an interview in 2005 to 𝗓𝗓𝐶𝐬𝐻 at Crusader Enterprises, and he says that he uncovered the 528 MI5, how the mi in the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, solfeggio scale, the mi equals 528, or has an electromagnetic frequency of 528 hertz. And when you use Pythagorean the method to reduce the 528 to a single digit, adding the digits together, you get 6. All right, so he says MI6, and then he further goes on to say that MI6, the British Secret Service World Elite, uses technology, sound technology, to interfere and damage our DNA. All right, and then he goes on later on. He says, well, it's the love frequency. In one moment, he says that it's the MI528, the MI6, sound weaponry, damaging DNA. And then the next thing you know, he's promoting it as the love frequency. Okay, there's something terribly wrong going on here. And now we know that that his A440 hertz tuning, the F, is in the dial tone, and I'm going to show you that. Now this is what your ear is going to pick up when you listen to this. But I'm going to show you how to use this tuner first, so you know that I'm not trying to pull a fancy one on you. Okay, this is a Korg chromatic tuner. This is a CA30, less than $20, I believe. All right, we're going to turn this thing on, and right now you can see it's set for 440 hertz, which is the standard concert pitch that we have today. All right, and on this side over here, you see there's calibrate buttons where you can go up or down. All right, so what you can do is you can calibrate this. If you see 440, all right, you just push the button and you can take it down, you can take it up. All right, this is what you do if you want to find out what frequency an instrument or a sound is in. Is that when you put it up to the sound, if it doesn't line up perfectly, you calibrate up or down until you get the peg, the meter, right in the center. Okay, so I'm going to show you that. So right now we've got it set to 440. I'm going to take my guitar here, and I'm going to show you the meter, and I'm going to pluck the string. All right, it's not tuned to 440. Okay, it's off. All right, that's because my guitar is tuned to the 432. So when you see that it's off, you have to calibrate the meter to what scale you want to check. All right, so I'm going to do it to the 432, and now let's see if my guitar is tuned to the 432. I keep hitting two notes here. Okay, it's tuned to the 432. This is how you know if you find a frequency or a sound that you don't know what the frequency of, you can use this tuner to find out. Now, I'm going to tune this back to, or calibrate this back to the 444 Lyndon Horowitz scale, and I'm going to play the dial tone, all right, which is this. Oh, my computer's locked up. Let me zoom in. Maybe this thing will start working in just a minute. So let's bring this in tight to the signal generator. So you can see, hopefully you can see that it is, I've got it set, there's actually two, all right, there we go. All right, so there's actually two frequencies. This is a dual channel signal generator. So on one channel I've got the 350 hertz output frequency in hertz. Both of them are sine waves. Now these are just typical sampling parameters. I'm not going to loop it, and these are all not even turned on right now. So we got 350 hertz on one side, and we got the 440 hertz on the other. So we got the Lyndon Horowitz 350, and we got the Joseph Goebbels 440. That's our dial tone. Now hopefully you can see this meter here. You'll see that I've got it calibrated to the 444 to see if what this looks like. Perfect, right on the F. Okay, it flickered a little back between the A that's in there, because you got to remember that the notes that make up the chord, the notes that make up the chord of an F are F, A, and C. But the dial tone is, according to this meter, all right, it picks up the A444 as a perfect F in the A44 Lyndon Horowitz scale. All right, that is exactly what your ear is going to pick up. Okay, even though the 528 isn't there, they're not saying that it's in there. It is cleverly hidden within these two frequency sets, because you're getting a perfect F on the Lyndon Horowitz 444 scale, which includes F, A, and C. Okay, the C is the 528. The 528 is what supposedly equals the MI6, the British Secret Service, the world elite, according to Leonard Horowitz's own words. Okay, so the dial tone has been specifically designed to create disharmonious frequencies within the body. When you put that thing up to your ear, it goes straight into your chakras, it goes straight into your acupuncture points, and it causes damage over long years and years of exposure. This is what happens. Okay, when you listen to the 432 and my chakra sounds, all right, you get healing within 7 days. You get inflammation reduced within 7 days. You get emotional stress reduced within 7 days. Please watch my videos. I have a lot more information about the 432, how it relates to Marco Rodin's work, and how he's discovered the non-decaying spin of the electron. As above, so below. It is the mathematical blueprint of how energy wants to flow, and the 432 is integrated throughout all that using Pythagorean tuning. So please see my other videos on that. Please, this is very important because we have got to get ourselves into vibrational harmonic alignment with the natural resonance of the universe, the 432, the enlightenment frequency. I have a lot more on all this in a later video. So thank you very much for watching.